Hello there, and welcome to another of Andre's Artist Profiles. Well, today actually would have been the birthday of old Blue Eyes himself, Mr. Frank Sinatra. Now, the thing about Frank Sinatra that I find the most fascinating is that he was on the forefront not only of the full-length, long-playing record, but also was the father, or at least the godfather, of the concept album. He came along at a time where the trends in popular music switched from instrumentalists like Artie Shaw and Benny Goodman and Count Basie over to popular singers like Tony Bennett and himself. Now, this skinny baritone from Hoboken made a lot of albums in the 50s and the 60s, usually surrounding the concept of romantic woe. And, of course, even Miles Davis had said that Sinatra's vocals deeply influenced his style of playing. Sinatra, I see him kind of like Billie Holiday in the sense of one of those artists whose voice has a very instrumental quality about it. And that's probably why Sinatra is so creatively revered. I actually have a good number of his classic albums. I mean, I like more. I mean, so something about his style that I love. You know, it has a little edge to it, has a little bit of a jazzy swing, and a lot of attitude, but it's also somehow very swoony and romantic at the same time. What can you like about that, right? Anyway, what can't you like about that? To make sure my words were clear. I believe the first album I have by him in terms of recording, these are all CD masters from different times, 80s, 90s, whatever, is Songs for Swingin' Lovers. Came out, I believe, in 1956, 57. The next album by Sinatra I have is Come Fly With Me. Come Fly With Me. We all know that one. And this album came out in 1957, I believe also. I love that cover. Great painting of old Blue Eyes there. The next album I have, something about Sinatra's covers, I always love how conceptually, correct they are, is, No One Cares, and, Gordon Jenkins and Nelson Riddle and Count Basie were among, of course, Sinatra's major arrangers. And, this would have been around the time he was getting into a lot of films like From Here to Eternity and during the prime years of the Rat Pack, with Sammy and Joey and all of them. Anyway, that's from 1959. The next album I have by him is September of My Years, a concept album actually from the mid-60s. This came out in 1965. There is the track list, again, arranged and conducted by Gordon Jenkins. And this is something of a grail release. Not that easy to find on CD these days. Frank Sinatra's 1984 comeback, L.A. Is My Lady, recorded on the QS label with Quincy Jones. It's very much in the style of a traditional Frank Sinatra album, but the big difference is the song L.A. Is My Lady itself sounds more like a Patty Austin, Grover Washington contemporary jazz kind of song, and there's even a music video to it, featuring a lot of celebrities from the QS roster at the time, and even a film about the making of the movie, which you all should seek out if you can find it online somewhere. This is a great album. Sinatra in 84 is still at the prime of his vocal powers, and I don't have the duets album that he did with different pop stars from the early 90s, but, I kind of like that material too. So that's what I have for Frank Sinatra. And this is a tribute to an artist who actually, in a very significant way, helped to define a medium. So as for my YouTube artist profiles, I'll see you next time.